Once upon a time, in a small village near a mountain, there lived a stonecutter named Yosuke. He was a poor man who made a living by cutting and shaping rocks and stones. One day, as he was working, he saw a procession of rich and powerful men on horseback passing by. They were dressed in fancy clothes and looked very important. Yosuke felt envious of their wealth and power and wished he could be like them. Suddenly, a fairy appeared before him and asked him what he wanted. Yosuke said he wanted to be like the rich and powerful men he had seen, and the fairy granted his wish. Yosuke was now a rich man, dressed in fine clothes and riding a beautiful horse. He was very happy and felt very powerful. However, as he was riding his horse one day, he saw a group of men carrying a huge stone up the mountain. Yosuke thought to himself that cutting rocks was a much easier job than carrying such a heavy load. He wished to be a mountain, so he could stand strong and never have to move again. The fairy granted his wish, and Yosuke became a mountain. He felt powerful and immovable, but soon he realized that the sun and rain beat down on him, and the wind howled around him. He began to feel weak and wished to be stronger than anything else. The fairy granted his wish, and Yosuke became a diamond. But then one day, he saw a stonecutter who was cutting and shaping a diamond. The stonecutter's tools were harder than the diamond, and Yosuke realized that the stonecutter was more powerful than he was. He wished to be a stonecutter again, and the fairy granted his wish. Yosuke realized that his true happiness lay in being a stonecutter. He returned to his old profession and worked hard, making beautiful sculptures and buildings that people admired and appreciated. He no longer wished to be anything else, for he knew that the stonecutter's life was the most fulfilling and rewarding of all. The story of the stonecutter teaches us that happiness and fulfillment do not come from material possessions or power, but from doing what we love and being content with our lives.